Land today, and here I'm back here with another Elden Ring walkthrough video. Today we are just going to explore. We're just going to leave off. We're just going to continue on as we left off from our last video, which we rested at the Forbidden Lands. So yeah, last video we've beaten Morgott, and yeah, Millennia gave us a little medallion to travel up here. And yeah, we are going to use those medallions for the next Grand Lift of Dectus, which will get us to where we would need to go to next. So yeah, so we're right here, and we are going to go to the Grand Lift, and then yeah, we're going to start from there. So without further ado, let us start. Alright, so we're at the Forbidden Land type Grace, which we did left off in our last video. So we're basically just going to head east. Now, since my area is set at nighttime, we are going to see some night bosses. Well, at least one boss here. There's going to be like two side bosses here. So one's going to be a Night Cavalry, and one's going to be a Gargoyle, which you don't need to defeat, but we're gonna come across them at some point because my area is set at nighttime. So we're gonna go up here and get this item right here. Alright, so we're just gonna go around. Yeah, be careful because these guys, they do this attack where if that red thing hits you, it reduces your health recovery. Yeah, right there, that's the Night Cavalry. If you beat him, you will get a reward, but I don't remember since I haven't fought him in a while. But yeah, he's there if you want to fight him. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, we're just going to keep going a little bit like northeast. I didn't even get a good look to see if they're if that's the bug we need. So yeah, if you didn't know, there's different types of color of those like roly-poly bugs or whatever. If they're silver, that means they drop like a skill or a somber smithing stone or whatever. If it's blue, that means they refresh your magic. They will refresh your magic crimson tier or whatever. If it's red, it'll give you more healing. So we're gonna pass this Gargoyle, and we're just gonna rest at this Grace so he doesn't tackle us. Before I do anything, let me change my physics here. I'll probably do the break stance because we're not going to really be doing anything else. So yeah, you'll see this lady right here. You can talk to her if you want to, and we want to head up here, and we're going to use the medallion that Melina gave us. So come here, it'll say host medallion. You're just going to press that. And basically the same thing as Limgrave. It's just going to lift up this little elevator, and it's going to bring us up to a new area. And yeah, we will start from there. Alright, so before we do anything, let's see if there's anything behind us. Okay, there isn't. There's no item. Alright, so we're in the new area, the Mountaintop of Giants, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, Mountaintops of the Giants. So yeah, this place, we're finally here. But the enemies here hits pretty hard, so do be careful. And make sure you collect the map that's right here. You'll get the part of this area of the map. So make sure you get that. And then we're gonna rest at the grace or touch it. And you'll see this NPC right here. So this NPC does have a quest line. Basically, if you talk to him, he'll keep spouting dialogues and stuff. And he tells you like you got to go back to Lindell and you will have to go into the sewer, which I didn't mention while we were there, that I probably will explore later on. It's not, you know, a requirement, it's entirely optional. But basically he tells us we got to go down there to inherit the what is it called, the flame or something like that. The kindling flame, or it's something like that. It's if you do his quest, he will like, it's part of like the I wouldn't say the bad ending, but it will give you like a different type of ending that you would normally get. And yeah, it's part of the achievement rewards. But yeah, that isn't a requirement, but yeah. Basically tells you got to go back to the capital, and you would have to go there. But yeah, if you do his quest line, you will get his you know, his clothing, and the sword that I'm using right now, that's his sword, and the range of his sword is incredible. But yeah, not only you can get it by, you know, doing his quest line, you can also get it if you kill him. So yeah, if you kill him, you will not complete his quest line, but you will get his sword in his, you know, robe. And we also got the option to talk to Melina, which she will just tell you some things and some dialogues that you don't really need to you know, hear. Not that it's, you know, really.
There is something I'd like to say. My purpose was given to me by my mother, but now I act of my own volition. I have set my heart upon the world that I would have, regardless of my mother's designs. I won't allow anyone to speak ill of that, not even you.
Alright, so after you interact with her, there's this church. Oh, hold on. I gotta put it on a daytime, just so I can see a little easier on my screen. The quality might be different for you guys, but on my screen it's a little dark. But yeah, so now we're gonna go to this village or this church area, and we will see some enemies. So these types of enemies, they do hit pretty hard, and they shoot ice attacks, where if you get hit with their ice, you're gonna a debuff will come, which will be frostbite. And if that bar goes up, as you see, that bar is frostbite. If it goes to max, you're going to take a lot of damage. You're going to take ice damage. And if it goes max, you're going to take even more damage. Because, yeah, what frostbite debuff does is if it hits you, if the bar goes full, it kind of reacts just like bleed damage. It kind of reacts almost like bleed, but if you get affected with frostbite, you'll take even more damage than you would before. So if you get affected, you'll take like 20% more damage. So yeah, I might have to equip these so it can hit harder. But yeah, the enemies in this area do hit much harder than the one in Lindell. Yeah, these hit just as hard as those strong knights. But there is a talisman that we would need from here. So I'm going to show you guys where that talisman is from in a minute. But first, I need to see if there's any enemies around here that we might have to deal with. Because there are quite some of these powerful these enemies here. Because yeah, these enemies do hit harder. So yeah, you do have to be careful. Quite the number of these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna take them out. Try to pull them in. But I doubt I will. I doubt I will do any damage. Also, if you kill these guys, each of these enemies gives 5,000 runes if you kill them. So you can also, yeah, but you can also kill them and grind off of them, because if you kill them, you'll get like 5,000 runes each time. So really good for rune grinding, but they will hit pretty hard. So that's something you got to be careful of. But yeah, like I said before, there is a talisman here that we need to get. I don't remember what it is, but I know it's here somewhere. It's like underground in a cave somewhere. We're gonna bypass these enemies though, because they're not really important to fight. There's an item right here that we need to get, which is an skill. I believe it's either a talisman or an incantation. I think it's an incantation. No, I think it's an Ash of War. But if it's what I think it is, it's a pretty good Ash of War. To open this, you want to open the chest, and you will get the smithing stone, a miner's, a bell bearing. Okay, so what this does is, if you go to the round table and talk to those like two old ladies, if you use it, it'll give you the access to purchase smithing stones from the round table instead of searching from the map. So yeah, now you can purchase, well, there are at least 3 of those that we just picked up, 3 of those bells, and if we collect them all, we will be able to purchase all the smithing stones from just purchasing them from the round table. So yeah, those bells are very important. I might make a separate video of how you can collect all of them, because there's a lot of them. Because yeah, same thing with the smithing stones and that somber smithing stones and spirit ashes. They all have those bells that we need. So yeah, we're just gonna go this way now. Now that we've gotten pretty much everything from this area that we need, and just go straight. So we do see that statue. We don't need to interact with it. It just tells you where the dungeon is, but I'll just tell you where it is. So yeah, there's really no need to go there and touch it. I'm gonna go head to the right and just keep going up. Grab this item real quick. Alright, jump down. Alright, so the cave is down here. So, hold on. So if you go down and you go to your right, through that door you see right there, if you open that, there will be a grace, and yeah, that's the cave. That is the catacomb dungeon. But we're not going to do that. So there is an incantation that we need from here. You don't need to get that unless if you're low on flasks, healing flasks. So yeah, go over here. There's an incantation we need. So this is the crafting material. So this is the incantation, Briars of Punishment, which will do thorn damage. That is like the I believe that's also a debuff, but I think thorn damage is like blood. So if you hit someone with it, it'll do bleed damage. I I believe. I could be wrong, but I might have to check that out for a proper confirmation. But yeah, go over here. So in the distance, you'll see this like little giant enemy that will shoot arrows at you. So you want to take cover as he's throwing them at you. So that's the first one. So he's going to keep shooting it until you kill him, which we are about to do in a second. Yeah, so he's going to be right here. So before you go to him, you want to bait his arrow. Wait till he shoots it, and then we'll go in. Alright. Now we're going to go in, and then we're going to attack him. And then after that, he's going to do a stomping attack. So you're going to back away and wait till he does that. Wait after he does that. And after he does that, he's going to start shooting again. So you're going to go back in, start hitting him again. Okay, back away because he's going to do the stomp attack. And he only does the stomp attack if you're close after he shoots the arrow. So yeah. After that, we go back in, attack him again. There you go. And now he's dead. Get that. And then we're going to go up here and get this. Alright, so now we just go over here and get that little ball and bug enemy. If you kill him, I believe you get a Somber Smithing Stone 8. I believe you get a Somber Smithing Stone 8. I might not catch him. Nope, I don't. It's too late. But if you kill him, I believe you get Somber Smithing Stone 8. So, definitely kill him. So, grab the Trina's Lily. Grab this item, which is a soft cotton. And yeah, so you want to go up this little pillar right here. And we will see our next grace next to here. So you're just going to touch it real quick. There you go. Okay, now we just head north. And as we are appearing, there will be a giant, one of those giant enemies again. But this time he'll have like this little axe. So we're going to go to our left because there is a red sign, the Volcano Manor quest that is here. And we're going to do that real quick because there is a, if you do it, you will get an armor set and a weapon. So yeah, it's going to be all the way down there to that cabin. To that cabin, we will get our robe. Yeah, that's the red sign we're going to be going to in a sec. Before that, we need to collect our robe set. There we go. The maiden hood, the maiden set. So now we do the Volcano Manor quest, which since we've already did it, I mean, there's really no point in because yeah, since we already beaten Rykard, we can't go back and talk to the NPCs because they'll be gone. So, but you'll still be able to do their quests. Go in and attack. So yeah, he's gonna pull out dual whips. It's annoying to deal with, but what I do is I grab the Verdun weapon and pull them in and slam them. So he has the Bloodhound step. Just gonna do that. So when he's half health, he's gonna start healing. We're just gonna keep him from doing that. One last hit. There you go. This might take you a couple of tries, but yeah. So if you do die against this guy, you're not gonna spawn by the grace. You're actually gonna spawn by the red sign. Yeah, if you kill him, you will get his whips. Well, a whip, and you will get his armor set. And yeah, I believe that was the last quest for the Volcano Manor. Now, if you hadn't beaten Rykard at that point, after you've beaten that the last quest, when you go back to Rykard, when you go back to the Lady Tanith, she'll just teleport you to the boss at that point. After you just beat the little quest we've just beaten, the enemy we've just beaten. That'd been the last quest that we had to do. And if we go on to Lady Tanith, she'd teleport us straight to the boss. If we talk to her again after she gives us a reward. See, there's a merchant here we could talk to. So talk to him real quick. He has some items he sell us. He has a rune arc. He has the Vagabond armor set, which is another I don't remember. When you first start the game, it's like it's one of the armors you first start with if you pick the Vagabond set or Vagabond build when you first start the game. That's the clothing. So now we will go back and we will go up. So there's actually a village we got to go to because there's a talisman we need to pick up. See, we're gonna go up and go to this little church area. See, here there's a talisman we need to pick up, but you need to make sure you have the jellyfish Ashifor, and to get that, that's like way at the beginning. Should be in my playlist below, where we're gonna go Stormvale Castle, where we talk to Roderica and we get the jellyfish. You gotta keep talking to her in her shack area in order for her to give that to you, because we will need that jellyfish for this. So this jellyfish right here is our Spirit Ash's jellyfish's sister. Yeah, so you want to grab the equip the jellyfish Spirit Ash, and you're going to summon her. It doesn't really matter which upgraded, it could be any. So you're just gonna summon her next to this jellyfish.
Dear sister, you find me.
And they kind of have a bad or a sad backstory. So apparently these two jellyfishes, they're actually sisters, but they both passed away. I will show you where their graves are at in a second. But yeah, you want to go down here, past this fog, and open the door, and there will be a chest here, which we will open. So open the chest, and we will get the Primal Glintstone Blade, which boosts our FP amount, I believe, but it decreases our health recovery. I'll show it to you in a second. So yeah, spells consume less FP, but maximum HP is reduced. So every time if you equip this, when you use spells, it doesn't use much FP, but it reduces your health. So your health amount. So I'm going to that's pretty much it for this whole area. Anything that's really rare and important. But I'm going to show you where their graves are at in a second. Those two little sisters. Get this item real quick. Freezing Grease, which buffs your weapon with ice. We're going to go down. Yeah, there's going to be these little bats that are going to follow us. So right here. Hold on, let's kill these guys real quick. Alright, so right here is the grave of the two sisters. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they have a lore if you look at in some websites or videos of others or whatever. But yeah, these are the graves of those two sisters, the jellyfishes we met earlier. And yeah, and make sure you pick up the flowers that are right near them. Yeah, those are their graves. So yeah, I believe there is a Trina lily over here. There is. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. So we're actually going to travel back to this grace. Alright, so now we're just going to go north again. Thought I saw something. So now this time we're going to go to our right and we are going to meet our next grace. I'm just going to keep going. And yeah, as we're keeping going, we are going to meet up with our next grace. And I would call it a video from there, but we're actually going to keep going because there is something that I want to show you guys from the from that one quest line. I believe it is the Nepheli quest line. I want to put that in this video real quick before I end it. So what we are going to do is we are actually going to go back to the round table, I believe, or yeah, I think. Oh no, we're actually gonna go here because we gotta meet up with this one person. So yeah, I would usually put this at its separate video, but why not just put it here? So we're going to go to this Grace and Limgrave, and we're going to talk to this one dude. I don't think I've put him in this walkthrough yet. I don't know why, but yeah. You can talk to this NPC while you're at Limgrave. He's going to be wearing a green robe and a blue coat or whatnot. And if you talk to him at first, he is basically going to ask you, yo, I want you to invade this little castle. And yeah, you go and invade that castle and you kill all the enemies there, and that's where you basically get your first medallion. And I did make a video about that. That's where you get your first medallion when you do his little quest. And after you clear the castle, you're gonna go and talk to him again. And yeah, he basically, he'll ask you another task, which you have to go back into the castle, and you have to beat all the demi-humans, which we are about to do now. So yeah, we're gonna talk to him. And yeah, we're going to so yeah, I assume you guys already did the beat his castle area to get the medallion, so you should be already at this part. It should jump you to this part automatically. So yeah, you're gonna have to keep talking to him, and he's gonna tell you like, yo, would you work for me and stuff, because we're gonna have to invade his little fort again, which is going to be invaded by some demi-humans that we're gonna have to kill. So you pledge service. Okay. So now we're gonna go to his fort again, so we can invade it, and we will be able to talk to him again. I I just want to put this in the video. This video might be a little longer, but I just want to put this in the video just because of the rewards you would get. Now, since we've beaten Morgoth, because in order to progress the last part of this quest, you would need to beat Morgoth for it. So just want to put this in the video just before we would call it off. Now, if you already did this, you could just click off the video. There wouldn't really be any need for you to continue watching at this point if you've already did the quest line. But yeah, we are just going to do this before we close off the video. So yeah. So you guys already beaten the this castle, I believe, when you search the medallion. If not, I will probably make a separate video in the future of Nepheli's quest line and how you can do it. So yeah, you just want to run up with your horse up here. And yeah, we're gonna kill all the demi-humans that are in here real quick. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Gonna pull them in. Cause yeah, we are going to need to do his quest line. Not that you have to, but the rewards it gives out is really good. So this guy, go pick you up. Well, you can pick up the flowers if you want to. But yeah, we haven't been here in quite some time. Okay, now you want to go up here. So there's no one there. So yeah, go up the stairs. And you're going to talk to this guy. He's going to be here. So basically, he's going to say, like, yo, you're not worthy or whatever. And yeah. And yeah. So keep speaking to him until his dialogue option ends.
I must begin for a true.
Alright, now you're going to go back to the round table hold, where we would need to talk to Nepheli, which I believe we already have because you first talked to her. Nepheli is that brown girl that you first meet up in Stormvale. This might have been a while ago, but yeah, she would usually stand right there by that little table or whatnot, and she will give you a talisman, which will raise your equipment load. So to find her again, we would need to go to where is it? We would need to go to that village. But we would need to go to the closest there. I don't think it's this one. It's this one. So we would need to go here. And we would need to find her. So we would gotta travel to her. So you're just gonna go this way. I should have covered this like freaking at the beginning so that we wouldn't have to go through all this trouble. But just hang in with me, guys. Yeah, this quest line is not hard, really. It's really not that difficult, but yeah, just keep going. Just keep on going. Yeah, we've already explored this village in the past. I know that for a fact. But I don't think we've explored this one though. Also, we would need to come here anyways. Yeah, we would need to come here anyways. Those who are still with me, we're gonna need to come here because we need to find a medallion. which we will need for our next video, because we will need this medallion for where we're going to be going next in our next video. So yeah, it's a requirement, but not for the main story, but for the because what we're planning on going to is the Halleck tree, but we are going to need this medallion for it. So yeah, this medallion is a requirement. You are going to need to come here. Yeah, keep talking to her until our dialogue option ends. And yeah, just gonna go over here and then rest at the grace. Alright, now go over here. So when you head over here, you'll see this pot. So you're gonna hit the pot and it will reveal a person that we're gonna have to talk to. But first, let's kill this guy, who's going to obviously be attacking us. There we go. Now you're just going to talk to him real quick, and if you end all of his dialogue and stuff, he will give us the medallion that we will need for the Halleck tree, and you're basically done with him. So now we're going to go into this village where across this bridge where obviously a couple of enemies are going to be attacking us. We're just going to pass them. There's really no need to fight them. When you come down, you will see a sign you can summon, but yeah, there will be this boss that we'll have to fight. Basically, the Omen killer we saw in Lundell. Gonna have to beat him real quick. So yeah, just kill him real quick. Okay. After you kill him, we are going to travel back to the round table. Let's kill this dog first. There we go. Alright, so now travel back to the round table. Now when you travel back, the room will be dark, and there will be an invader that will fight us. So yeah, you're gonna kill that raider. And it's basically that guy that was leaning against the wall. So if you kill him, you will get his armor set. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Alright. So yeah, after you kill him, when you travel back to the round table, it'll give you his weapon, his armor set, and his weapon. So yeah, if you haven't already, yeah, if you go to his spot, you can get his armor set. And you're gonna go down over here, which we will see Nefeli, she'll be leaning against the wall.
No. I need to do better than this.
We're gonna talk to her.
Please. It's pathetic, I know.
Okay. Now you're gonna go up the stairs and talk to the round table leader. Okay. You're gonna do about Insha. I know I clicked onto it fast, yeah.
Indeed.
And then you're gonna go down there and do about Nefeli's despair. And then there we go. Now you're gonna go over here and talk to Nefeli again. Well, first, let's go to this grace right here, because we're gonna have to go to a certain location, because we would need something to get. We need to give her something. And also, make sure you. I believe we already done this. But yeah, make sure you talk to Roderica and do her little side quest, basically until she can help. Basically until she can help you upgrade the part where she can upgrade your spirit ashes, because you're going to need to talk to her for the next part, which I believe some of you already did already. If you have been keeping along with the walkthrough. Is this one? Nope. All right, so we're gonna have to go over here, and there's a grace up here that we can get. I don't got it. All right, so go up to this hill, and we're gonna rest at this grace. Alrighty, and then we are going to go to that little stairs and open the chest, which will have the inbuilt key, which is basically a stone sword key, but it's blue. And we're going to use that key to open these little portals. So go to this one, interact with this statue. You're only going to need one key, and then travel to this location, which will basically travel us to basically the first boss we will ever fight in the game. When you first start the game, it'll teleport us to this location again. So if you have not beaten this boss, you will have to fight him again, which I believe we haven't even fought him yet. We haven't even fought this guy, and I mean we have, but we haven't defeated him. So you're gonna have to defeat this guy in order to pass through. So we're gonna use this weapon and the shield. Use the Ash of War. So I have Barricade, Shield, Ash of War on. So what this does is every time an enemy hits me, it's going to stagger him a bit, as you can see, and then we're going to deflect by pressing RT, which will do a counter attack. Back away from that, go back in, hit him, or her, to her. Yeah, just keep doing that till he's dead. So if he's half health, he's going to infuse his blade with holy, or her blade with holy. And we're just going to keep doing this till she dies. You don't need Barricade Shield for this. He's entirely beatable. From that. But yeah, Barricade Shield will help a lot. It'll make this fight a whole lot easier. After you kill her, you will get her weapon and shield, which is really good. If you somehow beat her when you first start the game, it's a very good shield and weapon to use, because the weapon is dueled, so you'll have two swords equipped while equipping that weapon. You head up the stairs and go to this little door, and we will see an item that we need, which is this. It's the Storm Hawk King, which we will need to give to Nefeli to resume a quest line. And we're gonna need this. Pick that Ash of War up, or Spirit Ash. Go back to the round table. Yeah, make sure you do the Roderica, make sure you do her little side quest up to the point where you can upgrade your spirit ashes. Then after that, you're gonna go down.
This will never kill God.
And speak to Nefeli. And then just keep speaking to her until you get to the part where you give her the spirit ash.
So you know already,
Press
do you?
that.
Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done, and yet
Alright, we're just gonna skip all this.
And
go to the part.
Josie once told me that he would never, as he simply lied. No. How could I say? Father has a now.
Alright, so now we're going to talk to her. Now that we've already talked to Roderica, Then we're going to give her the Stormhawk
Is that
King
ash?
that we
I can
picked up
smell
from
the
that
ancient
area
storm in it.
that we
My
were just
thanks.
at.
I'll gladly take it.
Then you're just going to keep talking to her until
I
our
don't
dialogue
feel
option
still.
ends.
It reminds me. Thank you.
Alright, so after
This
that,
ash reminds me.
you want to go travel to Godric's area, to the Godric boss, where we've beaten Godric at the start, at basically the start of the game. So you go here, and then when you do go here, make sure you do not kill the skinny guy that's here, that steals your runes after you died and stuff. Make sure you have not killed him, because if you killed him, you will not get the other reward. So make sure he lives.
Now I can I?
So yeah, make sure you talk to him, and then you're gonna rest at the Grace. So make sure you talk to him before you do this method. So okay, so after that, you want to go inside the castle, and Nefeli, that one dude with the green robe and the blue coat, and skinny guy is gonna be in here. So yeah, now that you're in here, you're gonna talk to her.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I
Okay.
will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds.
So yeah, if you keep talking to her, she will give you a
Some call me
ancient
by the way
dragon
of an
smithing
outlander
stone,
rifle. I
which
cannot
is the
express how
last
much
stone you
helped
would
me.
need to upgrade your weapon with. So yeah, this is very important. So yeah, you would need this to upgrade your weapon to max level. And yeah,
Should you become Elden Lord, I would gladly.
so yeah, you don't really need to talk to him. He's not going to really give you anything, mainly just dialogue. The important part is that skinny dude we need to talk to again, which is right here. Which, if you do talk to him again, he will respond as, you know, he will aid you as being a merchant.
Besides, I like it round
So
here.
now, for him, you can purchase an ancient dragon smithing stone from him.
Still,
So yeah, you earn 2 of them in this quest. So yeah, you can purchase one from him, which will cost you 20,000 runes. Again, if you kill him at the start of the game, you will not get this. So yeah, that's why I said at the beginning, do not kill him, because yeah, you'll be missing out on some good rewards if you do. And yeah, that is basically the end of Nefeli's questline. So since we've beaten and did her questline, when we get to the end game, she will be helping us with a certain boss. So yeah, which will make it a tad easier for us in the future when we get to that boss. But yeah, that is going to end it for this video. So next video, we're just going to continue on with the mountain tops of the giant area.